It started with a cup of cold coffee on a Monday morning. The kind that sits untouched while your mind races faster than your heartbeat. I remember staring at my laptop, watching the numbers in my bank account dip lower each month: rent, groceries, student loans, it all added up like a quiet storm I couldn't control. My job felt secure until one afternoon, a message popped up on Slack: "We're restructuring, your role may be affected." That night, I couldn't sleep. My thoughts kept looping around one question: what if AI takes my job before I figure out how to use it to survive? Everywhere I looked, people were talking about automation, layoffs, and the future of work. But no one seemed to be talking about how to stay afloat right now. I wasn't trying to get rich, I just wanted to breathe without that knot in my chest every time my phone buzzed with another payment due reminder. Then, one morning, out of pure frustration, I asked ChatGPT a question I never thought I'd ask an AI: "Can you help me fix my life?" I didn't know it at the time, but that single question would change everything. Because what I found wasn't just a budgeting tool or a productivity hack. It was a way to take back time, my most valuable currency. It taught me how to manage my money smarter, automate what drained me, and rebuild peace, one small system at a time. This isn't a story about technology replacing people. It's about how learning to work with AI can give us something far more valuable than money: our mornings, our freedom, and our peace of mind. The first real hit came on a Thursday afternoon. My manager called it a strategic transition. But behind those polished corporate words was the truth: my position was being replaced by software. I sat there, staring at a spreadsheet that used to take me 2 hours to make. Now, a single AI tool could do it in 40 seconds. It didn't need coffee breaks. I didn't get tired. And it definitely didn't get paid. That night, I watched video after video about the AI revolution. Everyone seemed excited except people like me, the ones quietly wondering, what happens to us? I wasn't lazy. I wasn't careless. I'd done everything right: studied hard, climbed the ladder, lived frugally. But somehow, it still felt like I was running on a treadmill that kept speeding up. The cost of groceries went up. Rent jumped again. My savings? Shrinking faster than ever. I remember looking at my bank app, watching a number so small it almost felt like an insult. And for the first time, I said it out loud: I'm not surviving. I'm just stalling. That realization hurt more than losing the job itself. Because deep down, I knew the world was changing faster than I was. But here's where things took a turn. One night, doom scrolling through Reddit threads about AI replacing jobs, I stumbled upon a post titled "AI didn't take my job, it made me better at it." It was from someone who used free AI tools to rebuild their workflow, automating boring tasks, tracking expenses, even generating side income through smart prompts and AI-assisted freelancing. At first, I rolled my eyes. Another internet miracle story, right? But something about the tone felt real. And maybe, just maybe, I wasn't losing to AI. Maybe I just hadn't learned to team up with it. That night, I decided to stop fighting the future and start experimenting with it. Music rises slightly, hopeful undertone creeps, and I didn't know if it would work. But I knew one thing for sure: doing nothing was no longer an option. The first time I asked an AI to help me fix my finances, I expected a robotic, generic answer, something like, track your expenses and spend less on coffee. Instead, it asked me questions. Real ones. What are your monthly fixed costs? What do you usually spend on things that make you happy? Do you want to save for comfort or for freedom? That last one hit differently. I stared at the screen for a long moment, realizing I'd never thought about money that way before. So I answered. And just like that, the conversation turned into a blueprint: a living, breathing financial assistant that didn't judge, didn't shame, and never got tired of running the numbers. Cut to soft ambient visuals, morning light breaking through curtains. ChatGPT helped me build a budgeting system using simple Google Sheets formulas and automation plugins. It linked my spending data, categorized it by emotion, yes, emotion, and helped me visualize where my money was actually making me feel worse instead of better. Then it got smarter. I connected it with free AI tools like Notion AI, Tiller, and a few automation scripts from Zapier. Suddenly, my budget updated itself every morning before I even got out of bed. The first time I saw it all work, everything organized, every expense tracked, every goal clear, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Control. And that control gave me space to breathe and to dream. That's when I started exploring AI-assisted side hustles. I used AI to write marketing emails for small businesses on Fiverr. I built simple templates using Canva and sold them on Etsy, with AI helping design, write, and even price them. What used to take me hours, now took minutes. It wasn't magic, it was partnership. AI didn't give me free money. It gave me time. Time to think, to plan, to create without being buried under stress. Within months, I wasn't just surviving, I was saving again. My emergency fund grew, and I even started investing small amounts through apps that used AI to manage portfolios automatically. But the real transformation wasn't just financial. It was emotional. I woke up earlier, not because I had to, but because I wanted to. My mornings were mine again. The quiet hours felt different now, lighter, calmer. Every sunrise reminded me that technology wasn't here to take from us, it was here to teach us, if we learned to listen. Music swells, gentle strings layered with piano. That's the day I realized AI didn't just save my money. It gave me back something priceless, the peace of not being afraid of tomorrow. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but clarity? Clarity can change your entire life. And that's what AI gave me, clarity in places I didn't even realize were chaos. At first, I thought financial freedom was only about earning more. But I learned the truth, it's about managing better. It's about letting the right systems do the heavy lifting so you can focus on living. Here's how I did it, and how you can too. Automate awareness. Let AI watch what you ignore. Most people don't realize how much mental energy they waste just tracking money. Before AI, I'd open my bank app once a week, scroll in guilt, then close it pretending I was fine. Now, AI tools like Tiller, Notion AI, and even ChatGPT handle that awareness for me. They categorize spending automatically, visualize patterns, and summarize weekly habits like a financial mirror. Imagine having a quiet, judgment-free assistant who says, "Hey, you spent $120 this week on things that didn't make you happier, want to adjust next week's goals?" That one line can shift your mindset from punishment to partnership. You stop reacting to your money, and start relating to it. Build invisible systems. Let AI do while you sleep. I set up what I call my invisible wallets. Each paycheck automatically splits itself, part goes to savings, part to investments, part to bills, all powered by automation tools like Zapier, IFT, and AI-synced banking rules. I don't move money anymore. It moves itself, like water flowing into the right channels. Think of it like an irrigation system for your financial garden. You set it once, and it quietly keeps everything growing while you rest. That one change cut my financial stress by half. Grow without guessing. Let AI help you invest intelligently. I was terrified of investing. It always felt like gambling with grown-up math. But AI-based investment platforms changed that. Apps like Betterment, Wealthfront, or even AI chat-based tools help personalize portfolios automatically, balancing risk, forecasting inflation, and optimizing tax efficiency. It's like having a quiet mentor who never sleeps, constantly adjusting your sails as the market winds change. And here's the best part, you don't need thousands to start. AI works best when it learns with you, even from small amounts. The earlier you start, the faster it adapts to your habits. Create time-based income. The new AI side hustle. AI taught me something schools never did. Money should earn while you rest, and ideas should multiply while you live. Instead of chasing the next overtime hour, I used AI to build time-leveraged income streams. I created digital templates and prompts using tools like ChatGPT and Canva AI, then listed them on Etsy and Gumroad. I even built small ebooks using Claude and ChatGPT Vision to handle design and formatting. Each product now earns a few dollars daily, not much individually, but together, they became an extra paycheck a month. That's the power of exponential systems, small actions, automated by intelligence, scaling quietly in the background. Redefine wealth. From numbers to peace. There's a moment when financial control stops being about money and starts being about mornings. When you wake up not to an alarm, but to purpose. AI can't replace your dreams, but it can organize your path toward them. It takes the noise out of your finances so you can finally hear what truly matters. And that's when I realized wealth isn't freedom from work, it's freedom within it. When your tools, your time, and your technology all move in harmony, you're not surviving the system anymore. You're directing it. Voiceover slows, music fades to gentle piano. So if you take one thing from this story, let it be this: don't fear the machines. Train them to protect your peace. Because money can buy comfort. But AI can give you time. And time, that's where real wealth begins. It's strange how quietly life changes. Not with fireworks or big announcements. But with small, consistent moments like waking up one morning and realizing you're no longer afraid to check your bank account. That's when I knew I'd won back something bigger than financial stability. I'd won back peace. Because here's the truth: AI didn't make me rich overnight. It didn't erase every challenge or magically fix my life. But it taught me something more valuable: that consistency and clarity beat chaos and fear every single time. AI isn't here to replace your effort. It's here to amplify it. To take the noise, the stress, the confusion, the hours of spreadsheets, and turn it into something simple, manageable, and even beautiful. Now, my mornings don't start with panic. They start with purpose. My finances aren't a mystery anymore, they're a reflection of intention. And that's the shift I wish for everyone watching this: to move from reacting to money to directing it. Because once you do, everything changes. You stop chasing survival and start designing your freedom. Music swells slightly, hopeful tone returns. If you're watching this right now, wondering where to start small. Ask AI to organize your week, to analyze your spending, to guide your first savings goal. Don't wait for the future to happen to you, co-create it. We live in a time where technology can finally do what it was always meant to: not replace humanity, but return it. Beat pause, soft piano chord holds. AI didn't just save my money. It gave me back my mornings. And maybe, it can give you back yours too. Voice softens, closing line: subscribe for more stories that change how you see money and how you see yourself.